Lost and gone and frozen, but I'm always running.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow morning, Taylor. Have a safe walk home.
Thanks, Stephanie. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Kylie.
Bye, Taylor. Say hi to your family for us.
I sure will.
So, I overheard that Taylor's been having a little trouble deciding on what she wants to do after she graduates.
Yeah. Taylor's been so busy with 4 reels, and taking care of Lim and Lucinia, she hasn't had much time to decide on what she wants to do. I'd sure love to help her, to make things a lot easier for her.
Well, what have you and I learned about Taylor since she first enrolled here at Moonlight High School?
A lot. But 2 things that I would say that really stand out would be Taylor's passion for music, and her singing.
Yep. So maybe you could help Taylor by
Stephanie, Kylie.
Whoa, Jasmine, calm down. What's with the rush?
It's Taylor. Somebody just attacked her right outside the school.
Wait, attacked?
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Just breathe, Taylor. Everything's going to be alright.
Jerome, what happened?
Brianna, Declan, Jasmine and I were just leaving the school when we saw someone beating up Taylor. The perp took off, and I stayed behind while Brianna and Declan went after him while Jasmine ran inside to get help.
Taylor, are you going to be alright?
Yeah, I think so. Despite taking a punch to the face, and feeling badly bruised on parts of my body.
Carlee, go get Principal Moonlight or Vice Principal Elvis, one of them needs to see this.
On it.
Who would do such a thing to you, Taylor?
I think we are about to find out. I see Declan and Brianna coming back. And it looks like they aren't alone.
Here's the weasel who attacked Taylor and beat her up. She tried to outrun me and Brianna, but she wasn't fast enough.
Oh wow, you two managed to catch me, how special of you. And I thought I told you to keep your hands off me.
Well, guess what? Suck it up.
So, little Miss Serena Frost thinks she can come onto these grounds and beat up Taylor for no reason at all. How low can you go, you entitled brat?
Shut up, Jerome. Taylor had it coming.
I do not want to be anywhere near this bitch. Keep her away from me.
Looks like someone's running scared.
Be quiet. You're in no position to try and be all big and tough.
You've got a lot of nerve beating up my friend. Why even do such a thing?
Taylor brought it upon herself.
How? Explain to me and everyone standing here, how?
Gladly. I was simply getting back at Taylor, after she dunked me in a trash can a few weeks ago.
We heard about that. But that still doesn't give you an excuse. I mean, you literally insulted Taylor's new baby brother and baby sister by calling them stupid, and then calling them brain dead.
Okay, but I was only voicing my opinion.
Oh bullshit. You were not voicing your opinion, you were being downright heartless to Taylor's siblings, and that is all there is to it. Wake up and smell the roses, Serena. That arrogant attitude of yours is costing you everything, and causing you to make bad decisions.
Yeah, I highly doubt that, smartass.
Hey! What is going on out here?
You have a lot of confidence, Serena. Although I think you'll find that it won't do you any good, starting now.
Okay everybody, someone better start telling me what just happened over here outside of the school. And more importantly, what happened to Taylor? Is this a joke to you, Miss Frost?
Well, I mean, no. But come on, you have to understand something.
Oh, I do. That you went after one of my students and beat them right outside Moonlight High School. Why? Because it was out of anger and hatred that you have towards Carlee.
Now you just hold on a second, Blondie.
Principal Moonlight Miss Frost. And that's the only name you were to address me by while you are here in my office. Do I make myself clear? I said, do I make myself clear?
Yes, Principal Moonlight.
Much better. Now allow me to continue on with what I was talking about. It's evident to me that you took the anger and hatred you have towards Carlee out on Taylor today.
Taylor deserved it.
No, she did not. In fact, Taylor shouldn't have even been dragged into any of this in the first place.
Why not?
Why not? All you can say to me is, why not? You're seriously telling me that you don't understand what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah, you aren't making any sense.
Then allow me to start making sense, Serena, by repeating a sentence I just used. You took the anger and hatred you have towards Carlee out on Taylor today.
Yeah, that's still not making.
Listen to what I just said. You took the anger and hatred you have towards Carlee out on Taylor today.
What are you trying to imply?
That you're acting the way you are, all because of an argument that happened between you and Carlee Haven back in January.
You don't even know what happened that day.
Then maybe you can tell me what did happen and why you and Carlee were arguing.
Gladly. Anything to clear my name. Carlee wanted to talk to me about how I acted around two of Taylor's friends, Jerome and Declan, who are a homosexual couple. Carlee believed that the two of them felt offended by my behavior toward them during Taylor's 18th birthday. Now it's not that I didn't want to open up to Jerome and Declan, it's just that I have trust issues with guys, and Carlee knows that. But she saw that as nothing more than an excuse, and then she called me a homophobic Karen just for stating my opinion.
Nope. You just busted yourself, Serena. When you portray yourself to someone for the first time, how you act around them can cause that person's mindset to view you in a certain way. From Jerome and Declan's perspectives, the way you first acted around them might have rubbed them both in a very offensive way, causing them to view you as a homophobic person. And how do trust issues with guys come into all this?
I'll tell you. Back in the 12th grade, I met this guy online, named Travis. We hit it off pretty early, and one day agreed to meet each other in person. However, it turns out that Travis was actually some horny 21-year-old, just looking for sex. After that meetup, I cut all ties with Travis, and began to view boys in a different way.
Serena, just because you had a bad experience with a male person, it doesn't mean that all boys should be viewed as bad people. You know who else aren't bad people? Homosexuals.
Liar.
Don't you ever call me a liar. I speak from experience on what I'm talking about. I happen to have two friends who are both women who are dating one another.
Good for you. But that still doesn't change anything on my part.
You know, Serena, every opportunity Carlee gave you has came straight from her heart. She was always there for you regardless of the disagreements or issues that you both had together. But what you did is awful. Carlee didn't deserve it, neither did anyone else. They love you and were ready to work with you. But what you said straight to Carlee's face crossed the line. Now you're on a downward spiral because of your change in your attitude, and you're sitting in my office for beating up Taylor Haven. You affected that poor girl. You know she's had a troubled past, you know she's gone through hard times, and you know that she's trying to put in effort to make up for the errors she's made. And do you know why Taylor puts in effort? Because she knows she has love and support from others all around her.
You're starting to bore me. Feel free to try again.
Really, Serena? Well then let me ask you something. What if you were all alone, and nobody wanted to socialize, support or help you anymore, and then Travis or some other guy came after you, and took you away against your own will?
Well, I would do, no wait, I'd rather, no, I would try,
Well, I'm waiting.
It's super simple. No, I'd try, maybe I could. No, that wouldn't work. Then I'll.
You don't have an answer to my question. Do you?
Shit. I guess something like that never came to mind.
It didn't.
No, I guess not.
Then maybe you should really let this discussion be a wake-up call for you, Miss Frost. And then, just maybe, there's hope for you in making amends with those you hurt and affected, if you learn to grow up. Now, please see yourself out of my office.
Your actions and your words hurt people, Serena. Best friends don't do that. Wake up and smell the roses, Serena. That arrogant attitude of yours is costing you everything, and causing you to make bad decisions.
What if you were all alone, and nobody wanted to socialize, support, or help you anymore, and then Travis or some other guy came after you, and took you away against your own will?
Well, now what? What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to make amends with those I hurt and affected? How? Well, that's just it. You can't. You've already dealt the damage. I wasn't asking for your advice, you know. Come on, Serena. We both know that everything you were told by all those trying to call you out were nothing but flat-out lies and bluffs. But what if they aren't? What if those people were trying to tell me something? They were telling you that they don't need you anymore. They were telling you that you aren't worth their time. And as you continue to go forward, more and more people will view you in the same way. You're lying. There's no point in denying it. You don't need to listen to any of these people around you. They are just going to drag you down. You have to rely on yourself. Principal Moonlight said to me that there is hope of me making amends. Hope? Please. There is no hope for you. No hope in making amends, no hope for you to set things right. And most importantly, there is no hope in reversing the damage you've caused. You've already done what was necessary. You're wrong. I can reverse the damage. And just how will you do that? I'll find a way. Well, you have fun living in your little fantasy, and clinging to false hope, Serena. But know this. You and I are two sides of the same coin. Always have been, and always will be, no matter what you try and do. So, when you finally learn to accept your fate, you know where to find me.
Serena. Come on, you're going to be late for work.
Gordon, have you gotten Serena out of her room yet? We have to get going.
I know, I knocked on her door and called her name a few times, but Serena still isn't coming out.
Serena, I know you can hear me. Come out of that room right now and let's go. I am not going to have you be late for work.
Rachel, please calm down. I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
We don't have time for this, Gordon. Just open up the door and get Serena out of there so we can go.
I already tried. But for some reason the door is locked.
Well then kick the damn door down.
We can't do that, otherwise that's money coming out of our pockets.
Then come up with a better idea, or else I'll just do things myself.
Wow, now I know where Serena got that attitude of hers from. Look, just wait here. I know we've got a key to Serena's room in the safe.
Make it quick, we're burning daylight here. Serena Madison Frost.
What in the?
What's the meaning of all this? Serena, this better not be some kind of... What is this, some kind of prank? Serena, this isn't funny, so stop messing around. We have to get...
Rachel. I don't think this is a prank. I think Serena is actually not here.
That's impossible. I'm calling her right now, because I'm not in the mood for this bullshit.
Rachel, if this was a prank, would Serena leave without her phone?
But wait, if Serena's not here, where is she?
Goodbye, everyone. Especially you, Carlee.
Visions of the sea, to fly so high as you could be.